Tomorrow is the day we're getting the LOI installed, meaning I finally get to get these tires and the wheels that I've had for pretty much almost a year now out of the garage. I can create more room to start painting more stuff. I do have to clean up after myself after doing the mirrors, but let's go ahead and load her up and get her ready for the lift. Alright guys, this is it. We're about to take this truck to dealer options to drop it off. And the lift kit is there. Got the wheels, tires loaded up, got the Bilstein shocks as well. So before we head over though, I do want to go over something that's long due and I never made a video on it, in which I should have, but got so tied up with doing the turbo on the LML. And I was having a little issues with the switchback, so I was gonna wait on it, but I still haven't figured out the issue with the switchback. Maybe y'all can help me out. But I did want to go over the grill. By grill I mean like this little piece right here. Got that all painted about 3 weeks ago. It looks absolutely killer. It used to be black, and for some reason a lot of people, you know, I've had some people tell me to delete it, but for some reason I kind of like it, just because this little piece, in my opinion, kind of makes it a 2500 truck with that on. You know, it's a 2500, and if you don't see it, it's a 1500. Got the mirrors all color matched, got the mirrors all painted, it's all smooth. There are some spots that have runs, like right here, that needs to get wet sanded with 3000 grit sandpaper. Yeah, we should be all good to go, and the tow mirrors are leveled. The only issue I am having with the switchbacks, which that's why I'm not going to really show you guys with that on, some of the LEDs flicker, but it's pretty bad on this side, because what will happen is it'll be good, and then like 5 minutes into the LEDs running, half of the LEDs won't work. So that's why the mirrors itself looks good, and I love how the switchbacks are color matched, and it blends in with the mirror, and it just ties in so well with the overall scheme of the build that I'm going for. I am going to do something with the handles. I'm going to do something a little different. It is going to be color matched, but it's going to be a little different than what most people do. Just look at that front end. I think it just makes it look so much cleaner. I do want to show off the switchbacks, but they're not really working at the moment, so we're going to have to kind of hold off on that. But check out the front end and let me know what you guys think. Let's go ahead over to dealer options and get this bad boy dropped off. Alright guys, what we have behind me is my LOI. It's on a lift. Got the whole front end torn apart. We're doing a 4.5 inch BDS lift. I know we debated on either 4.5 BDS or a 6-inch zone, but I decided that I was going to do a BDS lift, lifetime warranty. Basically what I wanted to go over today, we're going to get the truck finished tomorrow, and when I say we, it'll be Josh and Ernie. I was going to keep the factory control arms and do either kryptonite or possibly even cognito later down the road, because I wanted to powder coat them myself. But what we found out today was the previous owner told me that the arms were replaced, they were brand new. Well, that's a lie, because there is a lot of plate. I mean, the bushing was all torn up, and there is, it wiggles. So when I saw that, so when I saw that, I was like, you know what? We need to upgrade to cognito arm. For those of you guys that are new, we do have amp. These are 33 by 14.50. Just look how thick they are. There is a video that I made where I compare them to my 37 by 13.50, and these are just these are a lot wider than them. My 13.50, I mean, it just seems a couple inches wider, even though it's only an inch wider. And we do have the Dropstar 22 by 14 forged wheels. If you do want to see what they look like, go check out the video. I will put the link up here somewhere. Did do an unboxing video when I got them about 8 months ago. If you just want to see the pattern, that's what they look like. But check out the video if you want to see a full unboxing video. But yeah, all of these are going to get mounted and balanced tomorrow. The lift kit will be done. Lift kit will get finished up tomorrow as well. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking me for months if these wheels will be on sale. And yes, I am going to sell them. I'm probably going to ask about $1,600 for them. DM me on Instagram. First come, first serve to pick them up. I might even take them to Daytona with me this weekend. If you're interested, maybe I'll meet you there and sell them. Now they're officially for sale because, well, I'll have the Dropstars on here. And I like these, but I don't really care for the 5-star look. I know you guys are excited. I'm super stoked about it too. Let's see. So we're doing brand new control arms. We're going to be doing brand new Cognito tie rods. We'll be doing Bilstein's reservoir shocks. And I know a lot of you DURAMAX guys are going to be asking me why I'm doing Cognito and not Kryptonite. They're really about the same price, and I get a better deal on Cognito stuff. And right now, everything with Kryptonite is pretty much backed up. So I didn't want to wait that long. And like I said, get a better deal on Cognito. And at the end of the day, they're going to be about the same. Here we have the best Uber right here pulling up, aka my girlfriend. Is this Uber?
It is.
All right, so to wrap up this video, we're gonna basically go over a couple of questions, like a couple of common questions that you guys have regarding the LOY build. And a lot of questions that you guys do ask is why I didn't go with McGaughy's lift kit. You guys already know, four years ago on the OG LOY, I went with McGaughy's lift. They were really new at the time. Not too many people had them. And I want to say I was probably one of the very few people that ran their lift kit. So I've been a fan of them since day one, and I have a really good relationship with McGaughy's. As you can tell by my LML DURAMAX, I have McGaughy's lift kit on that too. So a lot of you guys are wondering like why I didn't go with them again. And the answer is quite simple. There's nothing wrong with McGaughy's lift kit. There's nothing against, I don't have anything against them either. Simply, the reason why I chose not to go with that lift kit is I wanted to go a different direction. And what I mean by that is I already had an LOY DURAMAX, exact same body style. It was a GMC, and I had a McGaughy's lift kit. This LOY DURAMAX, I didn't want to do another build just like it. I thought it would be a little too repetitive. I didn't want to have two big trucks, and like I said, I didn't want to be repetitive. I wanted this build to be a little bit different, a little bit outside of my bubble, because I'm a fan of like black wheels. So I always just get black wheels or black and milled. And I've never been a fan of like polished wheels or chrome wheels, but you guys already know that I got polished wheels on the LOY. This build is honestly a lot different than what I normally go for. And with that being said, that's why I went with the 4.5-inch BDS. I wanted it to be as low as possible, but able to clear 22x14 on 33s. I have a feeling because the tires are so wide, I may still scrub a little bit, so minor trimming might require. I may have to do some sort of off-road bumper in the future. Looking at getting a bodyguard bumper. I think bodyguard looks pretty good on big lifted trucks as well as like stanced trucks as well. So that's gonna be like way in the future, probably sometime like next year. I'm not really in that big of a hurry of getting the off-road bumper. And another thing is you guys are asking me about the dually build. Bam, check her out. It's a dually with no headlights and no engine. Now I need to meet up with Bucky. It's just that I've been so busy, he's been so busy, and I'll give you guys an update video whenever I meet up with him, but he is actually opening up his own shop. So with that being said, he's just been super busy, and as you guys know that, like I've been really busy with working on my builds and going to like all these trips and all these things that I had planned, like truck meets and stuff like that, going to truck meets. My weekends are occupied, and for those of you guys that don't know, I do have like a full-time job outside of YouTube. YouTube is just part-time. I don't have that much time outside of work to go visit Bucky on weekdays because he's busy, and then on weekends I'm busy planning things and making content for you guys. So with that being said, I haven't been able to meet up with him, but one of the reasons why we haven't started the dually build, because the truck is from Canada, it needs to go through customs again, and there's a pandemic, so everything is slowed down. So he is scheduled to go through customs and get everything checked out, I think in like November. So after that, we can start building the truck, because it just doesn't make any sense for him to start building the truck now and then have to take it to customs, and they might tear it apart, or they might be really picky about certain parts. So it might as well just take it as is now with no engine and kind of like a bare shell. Let them inspect it, let them give the green light, and then bring it back. And once it's approved, start building the engine, start building the whole truck. I mean, the good thing about that truck is a lot of parts are universal with my LML. So who knows, we might even put the flog bumper on that truck, and I might put the stock one on my truck. I don't know. There's just a lot of things that I've thought about with that dually build, but I just didn't want to really talk about it or do any videos on it. We really don't know if the truck's actually going to be able to go through customs in November, just because we're really not sure what's going to happen with the pandemic, you know what I mean? So everything is just so slowed down, and there's nothing guaranteed right now, all the madness out there. But those are like the two main questions you guys had for me in the comments. So that is it for this video, and I do want to leave it with something special. If you can guess the exact mileage on the LOI build, I am going to give away a set of rock lights. I'm going to give away a set of Mictuning rock lights, 8-piece, and I'm going to do their C2, the newest rock light they have. So leave your guess below, put the exact mileage on the LOI. You can enter up to 3 times, and I will pick a lucky winner if anyone guesses, and you're going to get the rock lights. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with the reveal video.